Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. Welcome to another episode of Free International Webinar brought to you by the Institute of Global Professionals, or IGP. And we are pleased to have you join us for the 900 or 500 rather, and 595th episode of our daily webinar and for taking part in tonight's session. And we are coming to you live via StreamYard on Facebook and YouTube platform. Thank you all folks for finding time and attending tonight's or today's program. We hope you will enjoy the program tonight. And if you do, please let us know. By the way, sorry for my loud music background, but there is a party going on in my neighbor, all right? And that is out of our hands. Anyway, if we're just meeting, I am Gafor in Panimbang, an assistant professor from Adyong Memorial Polytechnic State College here in Lanao del Sur, Philippines, and a proud member of the Institute of Global Professionals, which is sponsoring this webinar series. And I'm so privileged to be your host for tonight's or today's episode. The Institute of Global Professionals, or IGP, is an ISO certified compliant training institute and a globally recognized multi awarded international professional organization. We are a nonprofit training institute dedicated to making it possible for anyone to learn anything and anywhere for free online at any subject level. At IGP, we provide free online and offline learning platforms for education and skills training for students and professionals like you, backed by international speakers, coaches, and leading experts from all over the world. True to our mantra, feed your skill, it is our mission to empower people by providing an overall learning experience that meets your needs and helps you to achieve life goals. We believe that free education, more than anything, has the power to break through boundaries and transform lives. Our speaker will have the floor for about 60 to 80 minutes in his or her presentation. After the speaker's presentation, we'll conduct a short question and answer session. So if you have any content related questions you would like to ask for the speaker during the webinar, please type them into the chat window and we have to address them during the Q&A. And we would like to get through as many of your questions as possible. Throughout the presentation, you will see a couple of questions pop up on your screen that would allow you to get engaged with us while the presentation is going on. And we appreciate you guys answering those questions coming in. Today's or tonight's session is being recorded to be available for viewing post-conference on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. That's Institute of Global Professionals. We are using our FB page and our YouTube account to store webinar recordings and make them available for public viewing. After this session, we will be posting this recorded webinar on our YouTube channel for you to watch a replay in case you want to review anything. And we welcome you to revisit the content yourself and share it with your colleagues. Stay with us till the end for you to claim your e-verified certificate for tonight's webinar, as we will be sharing you with the certificate code together with a link down in the comment section below shortly before this webinar ends for you to download your e-certificate for free. And also join us in our exciting and interactive online quiz game competition happening after the speaker's presentation. And if you wish to join with the online quiz game as player, just simply go to slido.com using your own device and browser. And once you get there, you will see a window asking you to type in the even code. Just simply type in the even code and press enter. Or better yet, scan the quiz code that would be displayed on the screen for fast access. And pretty much you're good to go. The even code, by the way, will be shared on the screen just before the competition begins. So please do hang out for that one. Lucky top 10 players who would have the most correct answers and fastest response time will receive quiz completion certificate. That's courtesy of the Institute of Global Professionals. If you guys think this program is useful to you, please show us your support by sharing this webinar to your social media communities. Keep on inviting your friends and colleagues you care about so they can benefit from these programs too. Or you can just tag their names. If you like this program, smash the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that already. We also invite you to leave us a comment as we'd love to hear from you guys. Tonight, we're going to be presenting with you a topic that is at most important to our classroom teachers and at-home educators out there. In this new normal era, educators these days have to use all the latest technology to make their classroom learning more exciting for their students. And this is exactly our webinar topic for tonight. It's all about apps, websites, and resources for teaching English. Unfortunately, unfortunately, our invited speaker for tonight could not join us for some important reasons. So what we're gonna do is to proceed now to our online quiz game competition. All right. So in the absence of our invited speaker for tonight, so as I was saying earlier, we have to proceed now to our online quiz game competition. So we invite everyone, all right, our live audience to please join us. All right. Uh, Keep on typing the even code, which is, I think, posted on the screen. All right. For those who just tuning in, kindly please go to slido.com. All right. And once you landed on that page of slido.com, you will see a window asking you to type in the even code. And then all you have to do is, yes, you simply type in the even code and you're good to go. All right. And another thing is you can also scan the even code that will be displayed on the screen. So I think, okay, we have to give a minute or two for our live audience to keep joining in our online quiz game competition for tonight. Again, we would like to. All right, so we now come to the online quiz game competition for tonight. And this is going to be open for all our live audience who wish to join. All right. So as of now, we still have a few participants joining in. So I think we're going to give them a minute or two to get settled and then we'll get underway. All right. So as of now, we have 23 participants who were able to join and enter into our online quiz game competition. All right. Again, we would like to make an apology for not finding our speaker for tonight, but due to some unavoidable circumstances, all right, that made our speaker unable to join us for tonight. All right. Okay, so I think we're going to give a huge shout out to our live audience who just joining in for our online quiz game competition right here. All right, so there you have it. Okay, once you get in or joining in with our online quiz game competition, and then you can see your names automatically on the screen. All right, so let's give a huge shout out to Ricky Kulima, Abeth de la Cruz, Emily Aquino Curotan, Gloria Cariaga, Leah Facunla, Cristina V. Del Rosario, Michelle G. Gasser. We have Marlita Nelo, Ronela T. Anoyan, Zaira Gonzalez, Bia Marie Paso, Junaira Angni, John Kenneth C. Goyal. We also have Donald J. R. Murada. All right. Kiefer Rivera is also joining us tonight. And then we have more participants coming in. So as of now, we already have 28 participants who just joined us, okay, for this exciting and fun-filled quiz game competition only right here at the Institute of Global Professionals. All right. So, all right. So, in just a few minutes, I guess, okay, we're about to start with our online quiz game competition. So brace yourself up, guys. Okay. E-verified certificates awaits those lucky winners. Okay. We're going to make it for tonight's online quiz game competition. IGP will be awarding lucky top 10 players who would have the most correct answers and fastest response time for tonight's online quiz game competition. All right, so we are now 34. Okay, more participants are joining in. All right, okay, so we have new names on the screen. We have Emily M. Refugio. We have, I think this is Ambassador Sergeant Joseph in Placer or Placer. All right, I think PA, that's Philippine Army. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. We have Miss Peanut. All right. We have, I think this is Muhammad Arif. It's a Muslim name. All right. So we have Elami M. Colambot. Hizel Singalivo. Dia Marie Paso. I think I have already mentioned this name. All right. Okay. So we have 37 participants joining in as of this moment. All right. So in just a few minutes or two, all right, we're about to start with our online quiz game competition right here. All right, I'm looking for a new name. Okay, did I mention Ronela T. Anoyan? All right, okay. And of course, we would like to express our healthy thanks to you guys for your continued support by joining in with our online activities every single day. All right, we are having a daily webinar. That's every single day, and then despite of your hectic schedule, guys, you can still manage to join us every single day. And so for that reason, on behalf of IGP, this is to express our appreciation, all right, for letting us know that you're still there supporting us every single day. All right. Okay, I'm looking for a new name so that we can give them a huge shout out. Okay, as a manifestation of showing our appreciation for uh, their continued support by joining in our activities right here at the Institute of Global Professionals. All right. It's really a pleasure to know that you're still there, guys, supporting us. All right. And words cannot express our thanks for doing that. So, all right. So, again, it's in just a few minutes, I think we're about to start with our online quiz game competition. All right. Okay. I think I wasn't able to mention me and Kate Villanueva. We have Sonam Yangchin. Who else? We have, all right. I think I was not able to mention Maria Teresita Carlos. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us for tonight. And who else? All right. There we go. All right. Okay. Zenaida Paisi. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. And we have Jorian Nakua Kabusas. As of now, we have 42 participants who just joining in. Okay, we have Bibeth if Achuela. All right. Okay, we have Sheila Farida U Salapantan. All right. Who else? Did I mention me and Kate Villanueva? All right. So as of this moment, we have 43 participants from our live audience who just joined us for tonight's online quiz game competition. All right. Yes, again, our apology for not finding our speaker for tonight, but for some reason, all right, he couldn't join us. Yes, for probably unavoidable circumstances that's beyond our control. All right, but don't you worry, because despite of the unavailability of our speaker for tonight, but still we have to continue with our online quiz game competition because we know for a fact this that this is one of the highlights of our daily webinar. All right. So who else? Okay. All right. So I think we have to start with our online quiz game competition. We have here the first question. All right. So the first question says NCTE stands for National Council of Teachers of English. Is that true or false? Majority of you guys said true, and that's the correct answer. All right. Congratulations. Let's check our dashboard and find out who's on the top of our list this time. All right, we have Sir Ronila T. Anoyan. All right, followed by Sonam Yangchin, Sherilyn Caliejo Yamaguchi, Miss Peanut, and Gemaline V. Rivera. All right. All right, let's now proceed with the second question for tonight. We have which of the following is an issue for ELL? All right. Is it the need to differentiate instruction or not enough resources for teacher to use? Which do you think, guys, is the correct or the closest answer for that question? 60% of, and that's the correct answer. All right. The need to differentiate instruction. And, all right, let's check the leaderboard. Ronella T. Anoyan is still on the top of our list, followed by Sonam Yangchen. We have Gemaline V. Rivera, Sherilyn Caliejo Yamaguchi, and Christina V. Del Rosario on the fifth spot. All right. Don't you worry, guys, because we still have 8 remaining questions left. All right. Just make sure that you will get the correct answer and make sure that you can submit your answer as fast as you can. But of course, that is very much dependent on the strength of your connection. All right, the strength of your internet connection, rather. And now we're heading to question number 3. Question number 3 says, what is a support for authentic assessment? Is it video conferencing or cutting paper? All right, so 80% said it's video conferencing, and that's the correct answer. All right. Congratulations, but still, Ronella T. Anoyan was able to maintain his spot being the first or top scorer as of this moment. All right. Followed by Sonam Yangchen, Sherilyn Calejo Yamaguchi, Gemaline V. Rivera, and Cristina Vidal Rosario. All right. So I think there is no changes happening here. All right. Question number 4. What is social networking for educators? All right. Is it websites and apps that help teachers or the practice of using social media to enhance students' education? All right. Time is up. And all right. The correct answer is the practice of using social media to enhance students' education. All right. Unfortunately, only 40% of our participants for tonight got really the correct answer. And let's get back to our dashboard to check. All right. It's Alex Javier Alvarez this time who is leading the score, followed by Hizel Singalevo, followed by Neka Zena Javier, and we have Carmela B. Hein or Jine, and Gloria Cariaga on the fifth spot. So there you go. All right. And for the question number 5, what does the National Council for Social Studies do? Is it to help students become educated in social studies or provide publications and resources to English teachers? And Slido this time will show us the correct answer. It's help students become educated in social studies. All right, that's 91% of our participants who were able to get the correct answer. All right. Okay, so checking on our leaderboard, Alex Javier Alvarez, all right, is on our top of the list, followed by Hizel Singalivo, Nika Zena Javier, Ricky Arcolema, and Carmila Hine. All right. And for the number 6 question, we have CEC. All right. Stands for Council for Exceptional Children. Is that true or false? Is that statement true or false? And time is up. Okay, slide, please show us the correct answer. It's true. Majority of you guys got the correct answer, so congratulations. And let's get back to our dashboard because I'm so excited to see who's gonna be on the top of our list. It's still Alex Javier Alvarez. All right. Followed by Hizel Singalivo. We have Neka Zina Javier. All right. We have Ricky Arcolema and of course Emily M. Refugio this time on the 5th spot. All right. Okay, so we have, and now for the number 7 question. It says, which is an issue for foreign language learning? Is it the need for authentic material and perspectives, or apps are available to help students learn another language? All right. Which do you think, guys, is the closest answer? And that's the need for authentic material and perspectives. Okay, I'm so glad that majority of you guys got a correct answer. And let's try to find out who's going to be on the number 1 spot at this moment. And let's check and see who is on the top of our list. Alex Javier Alvarez, okay, is still on the number 1 spot. All right, followed by Hizel Singalivo, Nika Zina Javier on the 3rd spot, Ricky Arcolema on the 4th, and Emily M. Refugio on the 5th spot. All right, so that's the number 7 question. And then in just a few seconds, we're heading to our number 8 question. And here we go. Which one of the 4 categories for ISTE standards for teachers? Is it using online apps or integration of technology and language pedagogy? And time is up. And Slido this time will reveal the correct answer, and that's integration of technology and language pedagogy. Okay, and we're so glad that majority of our participants for tonight got the correct answer. Okay. Oh, did you see? Can you see what I see? It's Hazel Singalivo this time. All right. It's Hazel Singalivo is now our top scorer, followed by Ricky Arcolema. We have Emily M. Refugio on the 3rd spot and Alex Javier. So Alex Javier went down 3 notches from the previous one. Okay. And then we have Ronela T. Anoyan on the 5th spot. All right. And now for the number 9 question. It says, an institution that exists in cyberspace. teaching all of its classes online? Is that virtual school or online learning? And the correct answer is virtual school. All right. And 69% of our participants tonight were able to get the correct answer. So, congratulations. And we still have one remaining question this time, guys. So, brace yourself up. All right. Okay. But before that, let's get back first to our leaderboard to check who's going to be our top scorer this time. It's Ricky Arcolema this time. All right. Followed by Hizel Singalivo. We have Emily M. Refugio, we have Ronella T. Anoyan, and we have Alex Javier Alvarez on the fifth spot. All right. And for the last question for tonight. All right. And here we go for the last question. Oh, sorry. I think we're going to have 15 questions. Okay. We'll be having 15 questions for tonight. All right. So, number 10 question. How many websites are in English? Is it nearly 55 or 5,500 billions, 5 billions, whatever, or over 6 to 8 billions? And the correct answer is that's nearly, is that 5.5 billions or, okay, whatever. All right. 5 and 5 or 5 billions or 5.5 billions. Anyway, whatever it is, that's the correct answer. And now let's get back to our dashboard, this time to check if we have a new top scorer. And I'm so excited to know that. And this time is still Ricky Arcolema on the number one spot, followed by Emily M. Refugio. We have Hizel Singalivo, Ronella T. Anoyan, and Sherilyn Callejo Yamaguchi on the fifth spot. All right. Okay. Don't you worry, guys, because there's still five more questions. All right, for you to answer, and anything can happen here. All right. So for the number 11 question, here we go. It's is it? Teaching English at grade schools is obligatory since, is it 2004 or 2005? All right. Time is up, and Slido is now going to show us. And the correct answer is 2004. All right. That's good enough because majority of you guys got the correct answer. All right. As usual, let's check our little board this time. Ricky Arcolema is still our top scorer as of this moment. All right. Followed by Emily M. Refugio. We have Hizel Singalivo. We have Runella T. Anoyan, and of course, Sherilyn Callejo Yamaguchi on the fifth spot. All right. And so that's the 11th question. Meaning to say we only have four remaining questions. And for the number 12 question, it says, this staff member completed her student teaching at DPHS with the English department. Okay, who is that? Is it Mrs. Shupman or Mr. Messick? All right, time is up, and Slido is going to show us the correct answer, and that's Mrs. Shupman. Mrs. Shupman. That's the correct answer. And I can hardly wait to see and check our leaderboard this time to find out if we have a new top scorer for this moment. All right. Let's try to find out. Oh my, it's Emily M. Refugio this time. All right. As I was explaining earlier, anything can happen here. It keeps on changing over time. So we have Emily M. Refugio is now our top scorer, followed by Ricky Arcolema. We have Hizel Singalivo, Sherilyn Calejo Yamaguchi, and on the fifth spot we have Gemaline V. Rivera. All right. All right. And now for the 13th question. What does simulation teaching software do? Is it try to replicate a real world event or it replicates only math problems? And time is up and Slido is now tabulating your score. And the correct answer is it tries to replicate a real world event. And 100% of our participants for tonight got the correct answer. So congratulations. All right. And again, as usual, let's get back to our leaderboard to see if we have a new top scorer this time. Okay. This time it's Emily M. Refugio. All right. Followed by Ricky Arculema. We have Hizel Singalivo, Sherilyn Calejo Yamaguchi, and we have Gemaline V. Rivera. And now for the 14th question. Most websites blank a lot of features. Have, is it have or are? I think this is a question pertaining to a grammar usage, right? English grammar usage. All right, majority said have, and that's the correct answer. All right, 97 or majority of our participants got the correct answer. And can we get back to our dashboard to see? Yes, it's still Emily M. Refugio or Refugio, whatever. All right. Ricky Arcolema on the second spot. Hazel Singalibo on the third. Sherilyn Calejo Yamaguchi on the fourth. And Gemaline V. Rivera on the fifth spot. And now for the last question for tonight's quiz game competition. Okay. Our last question is going to be our deciding factor who's going to be our winner for tonight's quiz game competition. Number 15 question says, everyone was able to learn English in school. Is that true or false? Time is up and let's find out which one is the correct answer. It's false. I'm sorry guys, but that's false. Unfortunately, only 38% of you guys were able to get the correct answer. And now this time, let's check who's gonna be the winner for tonight's online quiz game competition. That's gonna be our last question. Meaning to say, we have to say congratulations to Hizel Singalivo for winning tonight's online quiz game competition. All right. Followed by Gemaline V. Rivera on the second spot, Emily M. Refugio on the third, Ricky Arcolema on the fourth, and we have Melinda Civel Hispano, all right, on the fifth spot. And let's continue with our other winners. From 6 down 10, we have Sherilyn Calejo Yamaguchi on the sixth spot, Leah Facunla on the seventh spot, and on the eighth spot, we have Jogar Baldesco Toso. We have Bibeth if Atrela on the ninth spot. Unfortunately, I can hardly see our 10th spot. Okay. Okay, so we have Enelita Ketor Villanueva. For sure, this is Villanueva. All right. And of course, on behalf of IGP, our way of saying congratulations to all of you guys You are all winners because you did all your best, all right, for tonight's online quiz game competition. However, uh, 10 among you, okay, are lucky enough to receive the quiz online competition recognition certificate, all right, or certificate of recognition, or whatever they may call it, certificate of completion for tonight's online quiz game competition. All right. Now, for you to be able to download your e-verified certificate for those winners, all right, for those lucky top 10 winners, all you have to do is you simply go down in the comment section below. You check the link that's been provided in the comment section below and click it. All right, so once you've done clicking it, and then you will be redirected to our website where you can download your e-verified, all right, certificate for tonight's online quiz game competition. All right, so we would like to express our thanks and appreciation to everyone who joined us for tonight's online quiz game competition and for showing us your support despite of the unavailability of our speaker, invited speaker for tonight. All right. Okay, so at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with our online quiz game competition. And again, congratulations to the top 10 winners for tonight. All right. So it is at this point that we would like to thanks our live audience for tonight. All right. Uh, we appreciate your keen interest in this webinar. Your time and effort is really much appreciated. Thank you. We hope that you have gained or you managed to enjoy this online quiz game competition as much as we enjoyed playing it with you or sharing it with you guys. All right. And again, on behalf of the Institute of Global Professionals, thank you again for joining us tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow for another webinar series. This has been Gafoor in Panimbang saying, continue learning. Thank you, and God bless everyone.